Hi, this is Ramachandran from onlinemathforall.com. In our website onlinemathforall.com, students can find video tutorials like this, which will be much useful for them to prepare for competitive exams like GMAT, GRE, CAT, CACPT, bank preparation, and more. Okay, this video is about solving some difficult problems on permutation. Here we are going to see how to solve some difficult problems on permutations. Actually, no problem on permutation is difficult once we know the trick. But before we understand the trick, before knowing the trick, most of the problems on permutation would be little bit difficult. Okay, let us go through the problem that we have on the board. That is, compute the sum of all 4-digit numbers which can be formed with the 4 digits 1, 3, 5, 7 if each digit is used only once in each arrangement. So this is the problem. So we have to compute the sum of all 4-digit numbers which can be formed with the 4 digits 1, 3, 5, 7, and in each 4-digit number each of the given digit is used only once. That means it has to be used only once. So the first thing what we have to do is, first we have to find how many 4-digit numbers can be formed with the 4 digits 1, 3, 5, 7. That we have to find. So after having found the number of 4-digit numbers, then we have to add all those 4-digit numbers, then we have to find the sum. Okay, first let us try to find the number of 4-digit numbers which can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, students, I'll explain here. 1 second. Here we have 4 digits 1, 3, 5, 7. So we have 4 digit. Now I am going to form a 4-digit number because in our problem it's clearly given. So we have to form 4-digit number. So we have 4 digits. I am going to form a 4-digit number. So since I am going to form a 4-digit number, I am going to consider all these given 4 digits. So out of these 4 digits, I am going to select all the 4 digits and form a new number. So for this we have to apply the concept of permutation, that is 4p4. So 4p4 is equal to 4 factorial. So we get 4p4 is equal to 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and 4p4 is equal to 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24. So we get 24 numbers. We get 24 4-digit numbers with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7. And our next problem is each digit has to be used only once in each arrangement. So we don't have to worry about the condition given in the question, that is if each digit is used only once in each arrangement, because when we use the concept of permutation, each digit will appear only once in each 4-digit number. That is the property of permutation, because in most of the problems on permutation a condition will be given like this: each digit has to be used only once in each arrangement, because it has been given just to confuse the students who are watching this problem. So actually we don't have to worry about the condition, because whenever we apply the concept of permutation to find the number of 4-digit numbers which can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7, each digit will appear only once in each arrangement. So for that we don't have to take any special action in our working. So because when we apply the concept of permutation, automatically it will take the condition given in the question. So we don't have to worry about the condition given. So in 24 4-digit numbers, in each 4-digit number the given digit, each of the given digit will appear only once. Okay, now I got how many 4-digit numbers can be found using the digits 1, 3, 5, 7. So we'll be able to get 24 4-digit numbers like 1357, 1537. In this way it will keep going like 7351. So in this way we'll be getting 24 numbers. So we have to write all the 24 numbers and then we have to add all these 24 numbers. Is it possible to do and to solve this kind of problems like this in competitive examination? It's a bit difficult because it will take more time and you will not be able to solve other problems. So because even to write all the 24 4-digit numbers, it will take more time. After having written all the 24 4-digit numbers using 1, 3, 5, 7, we have to find some, that is we have to add all 24 4-digit numbers. It's a bit difficult to do. So because it will take more time. So since sometimes I think approximately it will take 30 minutes, half an hour time to solve this particular problem. To solve one particular problem, it will take 30 minutes time if you do like this. So for this we have to find some other trick to find the sum. Okay, so instead of explaining this particular problem, I'm just going to take a new problem, a simple problem, because it will demonstrate clearly how to find a sum. So because I just want to make all the students to understand the trick that I am going to apply in this problem. So for that I am going to consider a new problem. For example, let us consider the digits 2, 3, 4. I'm going to form a 3-digit number with the digits 2, 3, 4. How many 3-digit numbers will I get? And each digit has to be used only once. When we apply the concept of permutation, each digit will appear only once. So we don't have to worry about that. So we have 3 digits. I'm going to form a 3-digit numbers. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed with these 3 digits? So for that we have 3 digits given. I'm going to select all 3 and form 3-digit numbers. So for that we have 3p3, that is 3 factorial is equal to 3 times 2 times 1. So 3p3 is equal to, we get 6. So I'll be getting 6 3-digit numbers. So here we can write all the 6 3-digit numbers, because in our original problem, so we got 24 4-digit numbers. That is bit difficult to write all the 24 4-digit numbers, but here we can write all the 6 3-digit numbers. So writing 6 3-digit numbers will not be a problem for us. I mean, will not be difficult for us. Okay, let me write 2 3 4 is the first 3-digit number. 2 4 3, 3 2 4, 3 4 2, sorry, and 4 2 3, 4 3 2. Because I start 2 numbers with 2, I start 2 numbers with 3, I start 2 numbers with 4. So now I got totally 6 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 6, because I got 6 3-digit numbers which I have formed with the 3 digits 1 2 3 4. Okay, now so this is units place, and this is tens place, and this is hundreds place. So since it's a 3-digit number, we have 3 places. One is units place, another one is tens place, and the third one is hundreds place. So when we look into the units place, we see that 2 is repeated 2 times. I mean, the first digit is repeated 2 times, and 3 is repeated 2 times, and 4 is repeated 2 times. So it happens in units place. So when we look into the tens place, the same thing happens, because 2 is repeated 2 times, 3 is repeated 3 times, and 4 is repeated 2 times. So when we look into the hundreds place, the same thing again it happens. 2 is repeated 2 times, 3 is repeated 3 times, 4 is repeated 4 times. The same thing happens in units place and tens place and hundreds place. Okay, how can we know? Because in this problem it's very clear, because we are able to see all the 6 3-digit numbers. So I say that 2 is repeated, each digit is repeated twice in units place, tens place, hundreds place. How can we know in other problems how many times each digit will be repeated? It's very simple. We just have to divide the total number of numbers by the number of given digits. In this problem the total number of numbers is 6, by number of digits is given is 3. When you divide 6 by 3, we get 2. So from this it's very clear, in each in all the 6 3-digit numbers, 2 will be repeated twice, 3 will be repeated twice, 4 will be repeated twice. So in this way we can get. But when we consider our original problem, we got 24 4-digit numbers, and the number of digits given is 4. So when we divide 24 by 4, we get 6. So each digit will be repeated 6 times in tens place, units place, and also the same in hundreds place. Okay, students, we'll discuss this one when we move to the original problem. So for this one, let us try to find the sum. Now my aim is to get the sum. So to find the sum, I'm not going to add all these numbers in a regular method. I'm just going to show you some other different way. Since 2 is repeated 2 times, I just multiply 2 by 2 times 2. Since 3 is repeated 3 times, I'm going to multiply 3 times 3. And 4 is also repeated twice. So, sorry, 3 times 3. It has to be 2 times 3. And 4 is also repeated twice. So, 2 times 4. So, if you add all this, 4, positive 6, positive 8. So, 8 positive 6, 8 plus 6 will be 14. so you'll be getting the sum 18 in units place. The same sum you will be getting in tens place and also in hundred place. And instead of getting sums like this, we can find some other way. Since each digit is repeated twice, so first what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the given digits 2, 3, 4, and this sum is multiplied by 2. So here the reason to multiply by 2 is each digit is repeated twice. First add all the given digits and multiply the result by 2. The reason is each digit is repeated twice. But in some other problem, each digit is repeated 5 times. The sum has to be multiplied by 5. This is the thing we have to do. So 2 times 3 will be 5. 5 times 4 will be 9. So 18. So in unit place we'll be getting the sum 18. In tens place we'll be getting the same sum 18 because each digit is repeated twice. And hundred place also we'll be getting the same sum 18. Since this is a sum at the unit place, 18 has to be multiplied by 1. 18 times 1 will be 18. So this is a sum in tens place. 18 has to be multiplied by 10, so we'll be getting 180. Sorry students, please wait. So okay, now first I consider this 18. This 18 is a sum in 100 place. So I multiply 18 by 100, I get 1800. So this 18 appears in tens place, so I multiply 18 this by 10, I get 180. This 18 is a sum in units place, so I multiply this 18 by 1, so 18. Since the first 18 is a sum in 100 place, I multiply 18 by 100. Since the second 18 is a sum in tens place, I multiply that particular 18 by 10. Since the third 18 is a sum in units place, I multiply the 18 by 1. So now if we sum like this, 8, 9, 9, 1. So 1998 is the result I get. Sum of all 3-digit numbers, 6 3-digit numbers. So okay, now we can do the sum in regular method. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 2 13, 13 plus 3 16, 16 plus 2 18, remainder 1, 4 8 10, 14 16, 16 plus 3 9, remainder 1, 3 3 plus 2 5, 8 8 plus 11 15. The same answer will get. So okay students, the trick what I am trying to explain in this problem is, it's very simple. So first we have to find how many numbers can we get with the given digits. So in this problem I get 6 3-digit numbers with the given digits 2 3 4. So now I know how many digits we get. So the second aim is to find the sum of all the 6 3-digit numbers. For that, how many times each digit will be repeated in units place, tens place, hundred place. To know that, we have to divide the total number of numbers, that is 6, by the number of given digits, that is 3. When we divide, so we get 2. So each digit will be repeated twice in each place, that means unit place, hundreds place, thousand place. And then to find sum in units place, what we have to do is we just have to sum we have to find sum of all given digits, and it has to be multiplied by 2 because each digit is repeated twice. That is the reason I multiply the result by 2. In this way we get 18 is the sum in units place, tens place, hundred place. Since we get sum 18 in hundreds place, we multiply by 100, and for tens place we multiply by 10, for unit place we multiply by 1, and then we add all. So then we will be getting the sum of all 6-digit numbers. So I hope the students can understand the trick what I have applied in this particular problem, in this simple problem in which we have 3 digits. The same trick I am going to apply in our original problem in which we have 4 digits. Okay, I will show you how to find sum of all the 4-digit numbers. Please give me a moment, I will just move to the previous page. Okay, I have already told you we have 4 digits. With these 4 digits we will be able to form 24 4-digit numbers because 4p4. So we get 24 4-digit number. In each of these 24 4-digit numbers, each of the given digit will appear only once because that is a property of permutation. So okay, in this 24 4-digit numbers, particularly in unit place, how many times the first digit 1 will be repeated? How can we know that? So I have already told you. So total number of numbers divided by number of given digits, that is 4. If we simplify this, we will be getting 6. So 1 will be repeated 6 times, 3 will be repeated 6 times, 5 will be repeated 6 times, 7 will be repeated 6 times in units place. The same thing will happen in tens place, hundreds place, and also in thousand place, because that is what I have demonstrated you in a simple problem in which I did the problem with 3 digits. So because the total number of numbers to be divided by the number of given digits, that is 4. 24 by 4 is equal to 6. So each digit will be repeated 6 times in units place. Okay, so unit place, thousands place, hundreds place, tens place, unit place. So to find the sum in units place, I have to add all the given 4 digits, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, and this result has to be multiplied by 6 because each digit is repeated 6 times. So 6 times 4, 9, 9 plus 7, 16. So 6 times 16 will be 96. So in units place I'll get the sum 96, in tens place I'll get the sum 96, in hundred place I'll get the sum 96, in thousand place also I'll be getting the sum 96. Since I get the sum 96 in thousands place, I have to multiply 96 by 1000. When I multiply 96 by 1000, I'll be getting 96,000. And since I get the sum 96 in hundreds place, I have to multiply 96 by 100, so we get 9600. Since I get the sum 96 in tens place, I have to multiply 96 by 10, so we get 960. And I get sum 96 in units place, so 96 to be multiplied by 1, we get 96. Now we have to add all these numbers. So 6, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, remainder 1, 7, 7 plus 9. 1 second, let me check. 6, 9 plus 6, I did a mistake. 6, 9 plus 6 will be 15, remainder 1, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, remainder 1, 10 plus 6, 16, remainder 1, so 9 plus 1, 10. So we get, in Indian style we say that is 1,06,656, but in American style we will say 106,656 is the sum. So this is a sum of all 24 4-digit numbers. Here I have not written all the 24 4-digit numbers. Without writing all the 24 4-digit numbers, I found some of all the 24 4-digit numbers. So the trick what I have applied in this problem is, so first I got how many 4-digit numbers can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7. I just used the concept of permutation, that is 4p4. When I use the concept of permutation, in each 4-digit number, each of the given digit will appear only once. So we don't need to worry about the condition given, because that is a property of permutation. Always it will give the result in which each digit will appear only once. So after having found that 24 4-digit numbers can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7, my next aim is to find the sum. How can we find the sum? So for that, first we have to find how many times each digit will be repeated in units place, tens place, hundred place, thousand place. To find that, we have to divide the total number of 4-digit numbers by the number of given digits, because already we got 24 4-digit numbers, so it has to be divided by the number of digits given, that is 4. When we divide 24 by 4, we get 6. So each digit is repeated 6 times in tens place, units place, hundreds place, thousand place. So to find the sum of all numbers in units place, what we have to do is we have to add all the given digits, and the result has to be multiplied by 6. So for what reason we multiply by 6? Because each digit is repeated 6 times. That is the reason I multiply by 6. We get 96 as a sum in units place. The same sum we will get in our tens place, hundreds place, thousand place. Since we get 96 as sum in thousands place, we multiply 96 by 1000, and the same sum we get in hundreds place, so we multiply by 100, then we multiply by 10, we multiply by 1, and we add all. So the result 1,06,656 says the sum of all 4-digit numbers which can be formed with the digits 1, 3, 5, 7. I hope the students will be able to understand this kind of problems on permutation, and they will be able to find some of numbers which can be formed with the given digits, because initially the problem was a bit difficult because first we have to write all the 24 4-digit numbers, and then we have to add all. So even to write all the 24 4-digit numbers is very difficult because it will take more time. We can write it, but it will take more time, and after writing all the 24 4-digit numbers we have to add all. So again it's a bit difficult. It will take more time, so it's not possible. So when students have this kind of problems, they may feel we have to do this much of works to find answer, so it will take more time, we will not be able to do, so it's a very difficult problem. No, it's not like that. So the only thing is we have to know the trick to solve this kind of difficult problems. So once we know the trick, actually the problem is not difficult. Okay students, I hope you'll be able to understand this problem, and you'll be able to do this kind of problems in competitive exams. For more videos like this, please visit www.onlinemathforall.com. Thank you.